This is a house-sized orangutan caught on camera. I don't even know how this exists. This is insane. If you zoom in, this thing is not AI. It's an actual orangutan. And it is huge. There's no way them things get that big. Look at it compared to that house. There's no freaking way. This thing is ginormous. Is this the missing link that scientists have been looking for? I mean, look at how gargantuan that thing is. My best guess is... I don't know, actually, because there is no answer to what we are seeing on our screen. Now, I know freaks of nature exist, but I've never seen anything quite like this. If you have an answer, please let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. As always, stay weird.
You guys, look at this. I am behind a... This is still cold. It's still cold, babe. It's still cold. Look at all of it. Look at all these pallets. Are they cold?
Yes, they're cold.
Those aren't super cold. Probably dig down to the bottom, Mia. Right there. Feel that. Damn, I didn't bring any insulated bags. Holy shit. I'm guessing a freezer went out. Oh my god. All the biscuits. Oh yeah, definitely the juices. Ooh, pink lemonade. Hell yeah. Got all the cheese. Salad. Ooh. Yes, man, please. Literally, as we were loading the car, the dumpster guy pulled up to take all the food, but we got a ton. I didn't really have much time to dig, but found some sausage and freaking steak, ton of juices, ton of coffee concentrates, all kinds of drinks.
Guys, I'm here in 2003. As you can tell behind me, I'm going to be at Sears today. Let me show you something that's going to blow your mind. How do you deny this proof? Sears. Everybody knows that these stores don't exist anymore throughout the entire country. There's not a single one. I'm going to show you inside a Sears for the first time as a time traveler. I mean, here we are, guys, at Sears Appliance and Clothing. I'm going to show you guys inside Sears. Okay, I'm inside the store, guys. As you can tell, here are all their clothes. All their clothes are here. Here's all their outdoorsy stuff, guys. More clothes. So much clothes, guys. Their jewelry department. I mean, look at, they even sell their shovels here. Guys. Look at this, they even have the cookware stuff, guys. How do you deny this proof, guys? I'm in Sears.
This eerie video comes out of Juneau, Alaska, and it resides in an area that you've probably never heard of, and that's called the Alaskan Triangle. This is where over 20,000 people have gone missing since the 1970s, some of which have been featured in the Missing 411 series. And in this clip, these locals heard strange noises coming from all around them. Not knowing what it could be, they began to record. But whatever it is, it doesn't help the conspiracies that surround this place. Here's that clip.
You hear that? All directions. That way. You can't even hear that plane right there. That sounds way louder than that plane. Yeah, you hear that. Finally hearing that plane. That's the plane. You hear that? You hear that? Sounds like it's coming from over there. Sounds like it's coming from every direction.
Can somebody prove this bastard wrong who made a so-called free energy video again? He's just using a freewheel, and this time with springs. These guys' build qualities are very good though. I wish they would make something useful. What a waste of talent. What did I tell you about being aware of reverse videos? The wheel is not speeding up, it's slowing down. He just reversed the video. Look, he's mixing his hand, accelerating the wheel to the reverse clip of the wheel slowing down to show it speeding up. There is no free energy.
I absolutely feel that in the past month or so, there's been a shift, like a shift in reality or a shift in consciousness. Now, maybe it's just me, but this is how I feel. I feel like things have changed, like everything has changed, and I can't really explain it. At least I can't really articulate it well. Some of the things I've noticed that I've talked about before, in the past 6 months to a year or so, people have gotten really angry. People are short-tempered and angry. But now in the past month or so, it seems to me like people just don't care. People just don't care about anything. Nothing. Now, I know this doesn't go for everybody, because it doesn't even go for everybody in my life. But I've noticed it as almost society in general went from just anger to now don't even care about anything around them. Don't care about anything around them. So for me personally, to try to bring myself back into balance, for the last month or so, I made less content because I want to really take some time for me. And I noticed that taking things easier has really helped me kind of recharge my battery, so to speak. But don't worry, I'll be back to posting a lot more videos in August. The point of this video being, I want to know if anybody else has felt this way, like some big shift has happened. I don't know if it's a shift in universes, a shift in dimensions, or like I said before, just a shift in consciousness. If you've felt anything like this, anything weird, please let me know in the comment section. If not, let me know that too, because maybe it's just the way I'm dealing with stuff. Okay, everybody, I just kind of wanted to talk this out and share this with everybody if I could. Shabadoo Booshkis! Shabadoo!
If you place a piece of copper wire through the stem of a tomato plant, will it help prevent disease and keep the plant healthy and producing for longer? Over the years, I've heard many tips about how to grow tomatoes successfully, and this copper wire hack is one that routinely comes up. Basically, the concept is when the copper wire is pushed through the tomato stem, the copper reacts with the fluids moving past the wire, and this chemical reaction gets distributed around the plant, building up its immunity to fungal diseases.
Hey, whoa, guy. What just happened? The ground swallowed up ground. A sinkhole or something like that just happened. This is crazy. What could have caused this to occur?
In the 1980s, Frank Jackson gave us one of the most memorable thought experiments in philosophy. When Jackson was writing, he was writing about human thoughts and human knowledge, but it's also a great way to introduce a problem in the philosophy of artificial intelligence. Here's how the story goes. Imagine there is someone called Mary who is in a black and white room with no contact with the outside world. Everything is black and white. But she has access to the vastness of Wikipedia. Over her years, she spends every day and every minute learning about the colour red. She learns blood is red, that roses are red. She knows that red is associated with love, passion, danger or luck. But she has never seen red. Now one day Mary leaves her room and she sees a vibrant red strawberry. She has an experience of red. The question that Jackson asks is, does Mary learn anything when she sees red? Of course, today AI plays the role of Mary. Large language models are fed billions and billions of words about billions of things. AI can tell you 10 things which are red. It can tell you what happens in the cones in your eyes when they pick up light waves to send to your brain to process it into the feeling of red. It's processed images of red and can reproduce red in pictures. And it recognises colours, it picks out pigments and it can isolate shades. But the question that Jackson asks is, does an AI understand what red is? Does it feel redness? Or does it feel anything at all?
If you see someone buying a coffee, they could be a spy sending a message to their handler. How come? It was all revealed in a book written by a former CIA agent, which she published without permission from the CIA, revealing quite a few secrets that I think they probably would have preferred not to be revealed. Her name is Amaryllis Fox, and it's all about if you're an agent in the field, working for MI6 for example, and you've got some new information you want to share with your handler. In the past, it would be through leaving a chalk line on an arranged meeting place that you have to pass by, or you'd move the ornaments in your window or leave a light on at night. They've come up with a genius method of doing so using coffee cards. So you go your Pret or your Starbucks coffee card, it's got a loaded balance on it, and you buy a drink. And your handler has access to that account, so they can see the amount go down. And basically, it's just a really simple way of giving away your... I dropped my book then. This is the book, by the way. This is the book that reveals it all. Amaryllis Fox, A Life Undercover. Highly recommend it. So basically, you buy coffee, and they know that you ought to meet up.
Do you remember this particular video of a person trying out magnets on random food in supermarkets?
Look at this. Put a magnet that I got from here into the chicken.
Well, now there are more videos all over social media of people noticing that there's something odd about the chicken that they're buying. Check this out.
Going around about like the rubbery bananas and the like weird blueberries and stuff, because I'm cooking chicken right now. Actually, Kaikoa's cooking chicken right now. First. Okay, so here's the chicken, okay? Look at it.
A TikTok profile by the name of Life and Times of a Hawaii Mom notices that there's something odd about the chicken that she bought at the supermarket. She doesn't know exactly how to point it out, but as she touches the chicken, you can clearly see that it looks as if this is not chicken. Check this out.
Something's wrong. I don't think this chicken is real. Do you think your chicken is real?
No.
You don't either?
My
Yours
chicken's
looks
real.
good though.
Whatever it is that's going on with the chicken, lots of people left comments stating that this could be bioengineered chicken or something like that. But I'm not too sure. It could just be that the chicken was spoiled somehow or something like that, or maybe it's something else entirely. But then again, there are more videos of people noticing strange things about the chicken. Check this out.
What's up, everybody? So I'm over here trying to eat healthy, and I bought chicken breast to make chicken. So I just washed the vinegar off, and let me show you. Look what the vinegar did. Look at this shit. It's like stringy.
Even though several people seem to agree that this looks as if it could be bioengineered chicken or something like that, others state that this is just a phenomenon called spaghetti meat, which is believed to be caused by quick growth rate of commercially farmed chickens. But I'm not too sure about that, so I'm going to leave it up to you guys. What do you think is going on with the chicken? Is this supposed to happen? And would you buy this chicken? What's your take?
See if we move. Oh.
Okay, hold on. Give me the lighter. I need to...
Light it. Okay, why did that take so long? Was it the wrong key?
No.
Is there cameras in there? Why would there be cameras? Grandpa crazy. Oh, it's just a bedroom? Are you going in?
Fuck no, I'm in a bad feeling about this.
I don't feel good. No, I don't.
This is why white people die in movies, bruh.
Nah. We have black up in this beach.
Oh my god, I just got so lightheaded.
What is that?
Hang in there.
I just got...
Corbin, don't be going through this stuff.
I just got so lightheaded. Oh my god.
Yeah, I know. I got lightheaded as soon as I walked in here.
Yeah.
You are not welcome here.
Oh, my head's itching. I
If
think
there's
there's
any
lights
spirits
in here.
leave. You are not welcome.
Why is Santa Claus locked up?
That thing's creepy.
Why, Santa, why are you locked up? It could be an object in here.
Yeah.
Did your grandpa ever think about that? Like, it could be an object. You could just burn the whole room. What are you doing in the closet, dude?
Oh, my back's burning.
Is it really?
Bitch, my back's
burning.
I don't know. Oh my god.
No, you're kidding.
Stop.
No,
Get out. Get out. Get out.
You
Get out.
have
Get out.
three
Get out.
scratch marks up your back.
Stop.
No, you do.
Stop, you're giving me anxiety.
Oh my fucking god.
You're kidding, right? You're
You're telling me for 40 years mosquitoes don't like what? Ain't no way.
That they use vanilla extract for mosquito repellent.
Alright, so you just get a spray bottle. It's just got water in it. You get you some vanilla extract, and it called for like 10 to 15 drops of this. Give her a little shake. Oh wow, I smell good. Smell like I just come out of the bakery. Let's go outside for a little while, see what happens. Mosquitoes love me. I must have tasty skin. I'm just gonna walk around for a little bit, see if I get bit. I didn't get bit at all. Normally out here for this amount of time, I'd probably be bit 10 or 15 times. I'll be smacking. I think it's cause for a cannonball.
That's in the sky right now, everybody. What the fuck are those? That's in the sky. Here, I'll zoom out. Like, I'm in my car, just chilling. What the fuck are those? Explain.
Semi-trucks do not have airbags, and for good reason. You do not want a semi-truck to have airbags for the safety of the general public. Let's just follow the basic physics. This truck fully loaded weighs 140 to 150,000 pounds. That pickup truck there weighs about 9,000 pounds. If I took 150,000 pounds and T-bone that, there will be a sudden sharp decrease in acceleration. Yeah, you're going to have a sudden jolt, but the truck is still going to be moving. You're going to say take from 100 kilometers an hour and you're going to suddenly slow down to 80. But if an airbag goes off, it deploys in the driver's face. That driver no longer can steer the wheel, and you have 140,000 pounds doing 80 kilometers an hour completely uncontrolled because an airbag just went off in the driver's face. You don't want this much weight rolling uncontrolled because the driver can't grab the steering wheel. And if 140,000 pounds comes to a sudden stop, airbag isn't going to help the driver anyways.
If there's one thing that's terribly designed, it's dustpans, because they always leave that one line of dust that always refuses to cooperate. Same thing with necklace clasps. You need like a surgeon's level of precision in order to hook it on your first attempt, and you're always like 1 second away from a mental breakdown after every failed attempt. Also, airplane seats that have buttons on the armrest. Like, I'll be watching a movie and then my screen's brightness starts to dim because the person next to me accidentally pressed the button. And printers must be able to smell desperation, because they always decide to stop working whenever we're at our most vulnerable state or in a time crunch. I'm convinced that every ironing board has a soul stuck inside of it, because why does it screech and wail every time I open it, as if I just opened the gates to the underworld? Shopping carts that automatically stop after a certain distance need to be removed from this reality, because the sensors are never calibrated, so I'll end up trying to like jumpstart the shopping cart in the middle of the dairy section. Lecture halls are public enemy number one, because first of all, why are the entrances towards the front of the classroom? Like, they should be right next to the seats like in movie theaters to avoid interruptions. And these microscopic foldable desks are atrocious. Like, why am I waddling out of my chair like a penguin in order to avoid knocking my laptop over every time I get up? Like, they should just swivel outward.
We have some really interesting, cool footage coming out of Mexico. The following video was captured on a security cam. And what it shows is what appears to be some sort of coyote or even dog running across the road and then suddenly shifting into a man. People are claiming this is evidence and proof of an actual shapeshifter. Is it? Could it be a possible camera glitch? Or are we truly starting to see the paranormal world all around us and our technology is picking it up? Take a look at the security footage and tell me what you think.
Can you type supercalifragilisticexpialidocious on a steno keyboard? Well, I can type words with this keyboard. I can also type numbers. I can type symbols. I can even type emojis, like this. But can I type supercalifragilisticexpialidocious?
The sky just glitched in front of hundreds of people, and they got it all on camera. This is insane, man. Have you ever seen the sky do anything like this? Something's not adding up. Thanks for watching. As always, stay weird.
What did this guy see? The men in black are real? Are they real? Was that them? This has got to be one of the craziest, like, alien stories I have ever heard. Like, what? Like, what? Like, what? You have to watch it. You watch it? Let me know what you think in the comments, please.
Let me tell you my experience with the men in black down in Joshua Tree. And I know I've told parts of this story before, but we're going to give you the full picture here. So a couple years ago, my lady and I and a couple of our friends, we got an Airbnb out in Joshua Tree. It was the first night that we were there, actually. We were all chilling outside underneath the full moon, smoking a little bit of buzz, drinking a little bit of bourbon, just out there having a good time, absorbing the moon rays, you know what I'm saying? When out of nowhere, our friend Alexis, she notices on a ridgeline this light. So we all draw our attention that way. I remember it was a reddish orange light. So as we were looking at this light on the mountain, it literally blows up. So we're all like, what the fuck? Because it wasn't a normal explosion. It like literally blew all the trees from miles away. And this mountain was about a good 20 to 30 miles away. So we're like glued to the mountain at this point. We're looking at this. And out of the mouth of the explosion, like you could see, the explosion happened like at the midpoint of the mountain. And out of that midpoint where the hole was, 3 more glowing reddish orange beings came out of that area. It was almost as if they came from within the mountain and they blew up the mountain to get out. So these beings start to traverse the mountain, and they're doing so within milliseconds. Like it literally looks like they're hopping from mountain peak to mountain peak, and they're doing it with one jump. So like these mountain ranges are fucking mountain ranges. You got to consider how large a mountain range is and how large these beings were. I mean, from our perspective, they were tall as shit. And you got to consider how far 30 miles, 25 to 30 miles is. So the actual size of these beings were large. It had to be at least 20 feet tall or something like that. As this is all going down, we're looking at an area and we notice in the sky a constellation. I'm telling you, a constellation of stars that were there the entire night because we were staring at that area because something else happened there that we thought was mysterious earlier. We're staring at these stars, and they literally leave their position in the sky and they come down onto the mountain and they start to shoot. It sounds like crazy, but they started to shoot like laser beams, like almost like a Star Wars blaster gun at the red beings. And they went on a battle for the next like 10 hours straight. I know what you're thinking. This sounds crazy. And it was. We literally thought the war was coming to an end because of the things that we were seeing. I mean, before our eyes, a literal enemy battle was happening. And I really mean an enemy battle. They were throwing hands at each other at some point. And and you could see it. I don't know why we could see it from this distance, but you could see them hitting each other. And with every hit, there was an impact that shot like a shockwave of freaking energy that came this way, blowing all the trees down. The trees in our front yard almost blew down, and they're palm trees. Palm trees are very strong, meant to resist wind. You know, you got to consider how strong the gusts of wind were from each impact, that from 20 miles away or 30 miles away, it was almost blowing our trees down. So as that's happening, we decide we need to go inside the house. What the fuck is going on? Like, we're going to get blown away. We go inside the house, and we're looking outside of Alexis's window in her room, because she has a big window in there, and you could see the sky above us. And there's another constellation. And it's actually the constellation of the Summer's Triangle. Look it up. It's a real thing. This constellation We all saw it. Just decided to fucking move. Like it literally was observing us, which is weird. And it, I can't even almost like they left in order in a line, almost like, oh shit, they noticed us and they're like, let's get out of here. So for whatever reason, I'm like, oh, I need to go outside and investigate this. It's whatever. I figured we're all gonna die anyways. Might as well see who's gonna kill me, because that's how dramatic the situation was. If you were there, you would literally would have assumed it's a revelation. The shit's going down. That it's the end. So I go outside. And I remember everyone was like, what the fuck, don't do it. And I was like, this whatever, dude. We'll go outside. And I look at our neighbor. So let's say it's like this, and I look this way, and I'm looking for any sign of movement in the skies or anything, because they just kind of bounced out, right? And I hear our neighbors are outside with their dogs, and it sounds like a man, and it sounds like he had 5 to 6 dogs outside in his yard or something and you can hear him yelling at something, and his dogs are barking at something. He starts to scream out loud, what the fuck? And says, I don't know what he's saying particularly, but he starts screaming and cussing out loud, almost as if something was approaching him. You can hear the dogs. They start barking and growling really aggressively. And I'm saying, there's a lot of them, and these are large dogs because you can hear the bark. Well, he shoots his shotgun, and in the middle of the shotgun blast, the noise, as it's literally echoing, it gets absorbed into the silence. The dogs, the dude yelling, and the shotgun sound all muted, somebody pressed a fucking mute button on them, and you can hear this and silence, almost like the sound got absorbed into a black hole or something. So at this point, I'm like, fuck that. I go inside, wait inside for about another 10 minutes while this other shit is going on in the background on the mountain. This is all happening simultaneously, by the way. So we take our focus back to the mountain, and we're trying to get a video of it, but you gotta realize, 3 years ago, at night, 20 to 30 miles away, that mountain is far. So what the footage that we do have, it's just poor quality, man. It is. But we did get some footage. After 10 to 15 minutes, we decided it's safe to go outside. I don't know why, but we just decided we need to investigate some more. So we go outside, and as we're outside, the way our side door was, it was very open, and it led into the street. So you can see who's driving on the street and everything. And there was this is where we get to the Men in Black. And there was this black SUV that was driving with its headlights off very slowly around the block. It seen a vehicle. It was a all black vehicle, black rims, black everything. There was no identifiable license plate on it. It was an unmarked vehicle. And when we saw it, we knew immediately who the fuck that was. Fucking Will Smith and friends. You don't think we don't know you? So we went inside. And the interesting thing about Joshua Tree at night is that it's absolute silence of the lambs. There is no noise whatsoever. And this vehicle was circling around the block. I'm telling you, this is not a large neighborhood. It's very small. Looking for something for about an hour straight. At some point, because we can see everything from our freaking windows. I'm sure they were watching us, literally watch them like idiots. And at some point, after an hour of driving around the fucking 3 streets they could drive around, they parked in front of not in front of our house directly, but close to the front, because we can hear them, the car idling the whole time. It sounded like there was a small stream running through the front yard. It wasn't. It was their car idling. Like I'm saying, Joshua Tree is quiet at night, and you can hear everything. So we're freaking out in the house, trying to place protection wards all over the windows and the walls and stuff like that, so nothing spiritually could come into the house. But we were just trying to figure out what to do, because honestly, with the things that we had seen, and with having the SUV out front like that, it was a little nerve-wracking, By this time, it's 4 in the morning, by the way, literally. And we decided to call it a night. We were ready for the end of the world, so we were when we wake up in the morning, we're going to drive to the closest department store And I'm sure everybody will be rating it by then. Like, this is what we were thinking because of the events that we had seen. Real life events that happened in person. So we go in town and we start to like question people like, did you see what happened last night? And man, I've never been so gaslit in my life. These people, like, as you ask them, did you see what happened last night? They'd be like, oh yeah, elementary school was great last year. I'm glad that I graduated type shit. And you're like, what the fuck does that have to do with anything that I said? Doesn't even make sense what you're saying. And everybody gave that kind of answer, which was fucking interesting. Led all of us to believe that these people are fucking being paid to have amnesia about the shit that's happening in the city around them every night. Because we stayed there for a couple more nights and weird shit proceeded to happen every night. I think this is actually something more spiritual than what we perceive it to be, a UFO or an alien thing. If you look into the stories of the people who are from this land, they speak of these things. This is a known thing. So it's very interesting to be able to see that in real life. It was really crazy. It felt like I was in an anime. You know what I'm saying?
This is exactly what the media is hiding. It's crazy to think that we actually have these lasers that can pinpoint and set fires to things with ease.
There is a shadow on the sky. Is that even possible?
Look at that fucking devil, evil face, man. He's coming over, like he's got doom and gloom over fucking Leveland.
Guys, this is real. It's straight from a horror movie.
It is?
No, I'm just saying it looks like one.
This is not normal. I've never seen nothing like this ever. I'm 38 years old and I've never seen nothing like this. This is not made by Mother Nature.
No, and this is how you know simulation is broke. Look, the sun is over there. No clouds, no clouds, no clouds. This cloud over there. But where's the shadow for this cloud coming from if the sun is behind me?
Yo, my friend, what's up? Lots of extremely crazily interesting stuff today. Some mind-blowing stuff. Other things you have heard are unbelievable, you see? But my friend, all this is for entertainment purposes. And I hope you have had a good time. Tell us in the comment section how the experience was. Hit that like button if you haven't. And if, my friend, you are not our subscriber, we really welcome you here and would really love you to subscribe and join us on our mission of spreading love to the whole world. Now, my friend, to wrap up, we shall also read from the Book of Wisdom. Yeah, see this day we have two good vibes Book of Wisdom. Now today, for closing, we read from this book. This is what it says. Humble yourselves, therefore, under God's mighty hand, that he might lift you up in due time. Cast all your anxiety on him, because he cares for you. 1 Peter 5:6. Wonderful words there, my friends. God is great at all times. Let's give thanks, my friend, for this far. Dear Lord Father, thank you for being with us all this way. Dear Lord, thank you for this end that we have reached. All glory and honor belong unto you, Father. This wonderful soul, Father, that have joined us till this moment, may you bless them abundantly, Father. Intervene in their lives, Father. Give them the desires of their hearts, Father. And above all, feed them with your spirit, Father. Dear Lord, always be with us and help this channel to grow, Father, so we might impact more people's life, Father. In Jesus' mighty name, we do pray, trusting and believing. Amen. Till next time, my friend, peace and love be with you. I've been Y311H. Please check out on this episode here, or this one, They are all good episodes. Bye bye. Peace.